Good morning, one and all present here. Teachers, friends, and my dear parents. I am token number 5, and today I am here to narrate a story. What is my destiny? Once there lived a homeless man. He always wondered, why am I born? Why am I homeless? Is this my destiny? So he decided to ask Buddha about his destiny, and therefore he set on a journey to find Buddha. As he was traveling, it gets late, and he ends up at the house of a wealthy family and asks if he can stay for the night. The family lets him in and asks him, "Young man, where are you going? Why are you traveling so late?" The young man replied, "I am going to Buddha. I have a question for him, a question about my destiny." The family then asks, "Can we please give you a question to ask the Buddha? We have a 16-year-old daughter who cannot speak. We just want to ask the Buddha what we have to do to make our daughter speak." The young man thanks the family for the shelter and tells them, "Of course, I will ask your question for you." And the next morning, he resumes his journey. And he sees a sea of mountains which he has to cross. He climbs up one of the mountains and he meets a wizard. The wizard decides to fly himself and the young man across the sea of mountains with the help of his staff. The wizard asks the young man, "Young man, where are you going? Why have you decided to cross these mountains?" The young man replied, "I'm going to Buddha. I have a question for him, a question about my destiny." The wizard then asks, "Young man, can you please ask a question for me? I have been living for 1,000 years trying to go to heaven. Can you please ask the Buddha what I have to do to go to heaven?" The young man thanks the Buddha and tells him, "Sure, I will ask your question for you." And as he continues his journey, he runs into his last obstacle. It is a river which he cannot cross. Luckily, he meets a giant turtle who decides to take him across the river. The turtle asks the young man, "Young man, where are you going? Why have you decided to cross this river?" The young man replies, "I'm going to see Buddha. I have a question for him, a question about my destiny." The turtle asks the young man, "Can you please ask a question for me too? I have been living for 500 years trying to become a dragon. I just want to ask Buddha what I should do to become a dragon." The young man thanks the turtle and continues his journey. He finally meets Buddha, but Buddha tells everybody, "I will answer 3 questions for everybody, but only 3 questions." The young man is shocked. He has 4 questions. So he thinks carefully. He thinks about the wizard who has been living for 1,000 years trying to go to heaven. He thinks about the turtle who has been living for 500 years trying to become a dragon. And finally, he thinks about the little girl who has to spend her whole life unable to speak. He feels sad for them. Then he looks at himself and says, "I am just a homeless beggar. I can go back and continue begging." He feels sorry for the young girl, the turtle, and the wizard, and decides to ask their The turtle is unwilling to leave his shell. As long as he is unwilling to leave the comfort of his shell, he will never be able to become a dragon. The wizard always carries his staff with him and never puts it down. It acts as an anchor, keeping him away from the heavens. And as for the young girl, she will be able to speak when she meets her soulmate. The young man bows to Buddha and continues on his journey back home. He reunites with the turtle and tells him, "Hey, you just have to take out your shell and you will be able to become a dragon." The turtle takes off his shell. Inside his shell were priceless pearls found in the deepest parts of the ocean. He hands it over to the young man and tells him, "Thank you. I no longer need this because now I'm a dragon," and flies away. He reunites with the wizard at the top of the mountain and tells him, "Hey, you just have to leave your stuff and you'll be able to go to heaven." The wizard gives his staff to the young man and tells him, "Thank you," and ascends to the heaven. The young man now has wealth from the turtle and power from the wizard. He then goes back to the family who gave him shelter and tells them, "Buddha told that your daughter will be able to speak when she meets her soulmate." At the right time, the daughter came running downstairs and asked, "Hey, is that the man who was here last week?" The once homeless man and the young girl had found their soulmates. This story tells us so many things, so many lessons. But for me, I think that sometimes if we want to gain something, we should be willing to lose some things. If you want to become a dragon, if you want to become a lion, we should be willing to leave behind what makes you the most comfortable, what makes you feel the most safe. And in order to find true love, you should be that somebody who is willing to put others in front of you. Sometimes when you're alone and when you're lost in your thoughts, your problems may seem so big that it feels like the end of the world. But when you look at people around you, people who do not have as much as opportunities as you, who have it worse than you, then your problems will seem much smaller. And if you're willing to lend them a hand, to help them in their time of sufferings, then it will change the course of your life, your destiny, and the universe will repay you in a way you could have never imagined. It will come back to you. All the good that you do will come back to you. Always remember, happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Thank you, and always remember the 3 C's of life: choices, chances, and changes. You must take a choice to take a chance to change your life. Thank you, and have a good day.